Today we are reviewing the new Ping G730 iron. This has been added to the Ping range this year that sits just above the 430. 430 has been super popular, been around forgiveness, distance, and this 730 sits just above that. And Ping have said it's all around trying to gain more distance. Okay, so if you're looking for even more distance, then this iron could be for you. Okay, first impressions, looks nice and neat, you know, really nice and tidy. You know, slightly offset, slightly larger footprint than the 430. And yeah, I think overall it looks good. Sometimes you find this type of club is a bit chunky, a bit ugly if you like. I do think it looks pretty good. Okay, so gonna hit a few shots, just talk a little bit about the tech, seeing kind of what they've done, how it's performing. It's a 28-degree lofted iron, so very strong. But Ping is saying they've thinned the face out to add more flexing for more ball speed, and it's allowed them to lower the CG to hit it high. So you should see high towering shots, more distance. It sounds good. If you're looking for distance, then this could be the one. They've continued with this Pure Flex badge, as they've done in the 430. That's multiple flex zones across the face to give you more forgiveness, but giving you more speed as well. Okay, so let's hit a few shots. Let's see how it feels. I'll say in that playing position, I think it looks really good. Slightly offset, so I guess anyone that slices it, it could be an advantage to you. We've got the my normal shaft, dynamic S300 120 shaft. I would expect we're going to see some pretty good ball speeds. Yeah, nice. Felt very hollow, as you'd expect. Spin rate, a little bit higher than I would have expected, to be honest. You know, 5,300 for a loft of 28 degrees is still pretty good, so perhaps that lower CG is helping. Yeah. That's more like what I would expect from a spin point of view. 4.4, so you know, quite low spinning really, but good carry there. 186 yards carry, turning over left, a touch. Yeah, good again. Feels very easy to hit. You know, anyone that's out there perhaps struggling with the ball striking, does feel easy to hit. Pretty good. I would be interested to do a head-to-head against the 430 because, you know, certainly looks-wise, I don't think it's that different to the 430, if I'm totally honest. It does feel good, you know, definitely feel good. It doesn't feel massively different, certainly on the looks of it. It does feel a bit more hollow, I must admit. Pulled that. Not too bad though, held its line reasonably well. Yeah, nice. Yeah, overall, you know, certainly looks, I do like it. Not particularly caught up on the sound, to be honest. The sound's obviously very hollow, not overly pleasing. I think the 430 sounds better. You know, it sounds a bit softer. This does feel a little bit kind of, or sound a bit loud. Let's just hit a couple more. But yeah, no complaints from a performance point of view. It's doing exactly what it's saying. It's, you know, it's pretty long at the moment. You know, it feels fairly straight. It feels really easy to hit. Yeah, nice. Yeah, super forgiving. You know, really impressed so far. You know, it's a nice all-round club. You know, looks wise, I think they look great in the bag. You know, they don't look particularly ugly from this kind of behind view. Again, playing position looks really nice. I'd say a little bit of offset in there, so I think that might help certain guys that might leak it out right a touch. But overall good. My only slight reservation is that, you know, is it a little too close to the 430? You know, I'd be very interested. I think I will do a head-to-head between this and the 430, see what the difference is. And again, the other drawback, the sound isn't great. You know, it's a bit loud because obviously all the tech's around distance and speed. Then, you know, the kind of sound and feel isn't particularly pleasing. But if you're in the market for a club like this, then, you know, it's definitely doing what it's saying it's trying to do. Let's just look at the dispersion. Pretty good really there. You know, fairly central, got a couple left, one right, but in the main there, it's pretty good from a dispersion point of view. No major drop off, which is what you want. You know, these different flexing zones, if you like, definitely helping with the forgiveness. Again, it does have the toe and tip weights in there as well to help with forgiveness. But yeah, that seems okay. Let's take a closer look at the numbers. So just working across from left to right there, normal club speed there, about 88 miles an hour. Ball speed is good, but it's not the quickest. You know, I have tested clubs in the past where the ball speed's sort of been, you know, over 125. So, you know, it's good, but, you know, as I said, not as quick as perhaps we'd possibly want. Launch angle is good there, launching at 16, which is good for a strong lofted club. Spin, as expected, is a little on the low side, 4,800, but it's probably just about playable. Height, 92 feet. I probably expect a bit more height out of that, to be honest. Maybe there is more testing to do, but, you know, I have had irons going more sort of 100 feet really. Carry on average 183. Again, the big positive there, you see just underneath that, plus or minus 3.6 yards. So really forgiving, very consistent, which is great. Total 194. So yeah, the distance are long. Essentially, you know, yes, the technology, but obviously the lofts are very strong as well. Side total plus or minus 27 feet, which, to be fair, of a shot of 194 yards is pretty good. So in the main, guys, you know, I do think Ping have done a good job. Definitely worth checking out if you're in the market for something that's trying to maximise distance, trying to get it a bit higher. Check this one out. If this is the first time watching the channel, guys, please don't hesitate to subscribe. I post 3 weekly videos to help you with your game. Look forward to seeing you again very soon.